Welcome to Nollywood Radio France. My special guest today is Johnfred Oluwaseyi, CEO of Johnfred Media International Foundation. Johnfred Oluwaseyi, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, first of all, can you describe yourself to our listeners?
Thank you very much. My name is Johnfred Oluwaseyi from Nigeria, and I'm the present president of Johnfred Media International Foundation in Paris. We offer education with display, culture, and entertainment in diaspora.
Okay, to the main topic is the demonstration you're planning on Tuesday next week. And it's all about the worldwide movement rally to make sure our guests come back home. Now, your organization in Paris and also in contact with so many Nigerian associations and communities here want to bring people together on Tuesday next week to make sure that our girls come back home, because nothing has been done in France, unlike in the United States of America and then in London. Can you give us more about more details about how you're planning to make this demonstration work, and what's the message you want to give to the Nigerian government?
Thank you very much. Actually, the demonstration, it came into being due to the problem that is happening in Nigeria presently concerning the Boko Haram. Actually, it was initiated by some Nigerians in Rouen and Le Havre, in which they did the demonstration in Rouen yesterday. And I'm the contact person in Paris that is holding the demonstration in Paris presently. And we are trying to put this demonstration together, to bring all Nigerians to assemble together to at least for our own impact in Nigerian community. This is what we can do. That what is going on in back home that is not, and not only us, but the entire world. It's something that has not been happening about 5-6 years ago, but it's happening now. So what is going on? The hijacking of the 2+ children, girls in Nigeria that have not been released, and from the little video we have gotten from the internet, we discovered that the innocent ladies, girls, have been killing one by one, which is not done, and it's not well in a country that has law, and there is president, and there is legislative, and there is other subordinate of the government, that is governing Nigeria as a country. So we want to try to do this to making an awareness that we are not happy with what is going on in Nigeria, despite the fact that we are not there. But we can send our own message to them that we are not happy.
And then there are new updates since yesterday, and what we've just read is that we have American troops in Nigeria now. What's your take on that? Seeing foreign troops in Nigeria to look for the girls.
Actually, we can't say anything from now because they have not been found. Whether Americans have sent a soldier, whether even we are not supporting that Americans should send a soldier, armed force, or neither France. What we learned in our own tender age was that the giant of Africa, which is Nigeria, but it's very unfortunate that the Nigerian as a giant of Africa could be able to fall into that victim for kidnapping and all sorts of abuse for our children. At the end of the day, nothing is done by the armed force in Nigeria. Rather go to outside of the country to go and employ. And I don't know. This thing is not happy. We are not happy about it, and we believe that something needs to be done.
Now, do you think the Nigerian authorities in Paris, I mean the ambassador, will receive you when you get down there, or is he already aware of the demonstration that is going to happen on Tuesday next week?
Yes, they are going to receive us.
Okay.
Because before I started putting out together, telling people about this news. The signal came from Rouen, part of the France, that okay, they have contacted the Nigerian embassy and even in government in Paris here to give us an escort.
Okay.
And we are not moving only in Nigerian embassy. British embassy will receive us, in which they are not aware. But so far we have registered this event, and the government knew about it. With the escort of France police, I think we can go extra mile. And yesterday afternoon, one of the delegates called me from Nigerian embassy. They saw the message that I sent across to Nigerians. That they got it that what is it all about? I tried to explain to them. Then they asked me, and I let them know that my association, which is Johnfred Media International Foundation, is leading the group down to the embassy, because we believe Nigeria is our home. No matter what happens, we still have to show our own impact.
Thank you
So
very much.
they knew about the event. They knew about it's going to be a peaceful something, peaceful demonstration.
That's correct.
They knew about the demonstration, and we are coming there even before the time. We are going to assemble there. We will raise the Nigerian flag. We will raise our placards, and we'll start the demonstration.
That's a wonderful initiative by your association. I mean your foundation. Now, can you give us more insight into your foundation? Tell us all the activities of the foundation, because myself, I don't know a lot about this foundation except that you called me, and that's wonderful from your own side also, you see. And a good number of Nigerians around me, they don't know. I mean, those listening to this, that are going to listen to this interview, would very much like to be in contact with you. Can you give us details about this foundation that we don't know all about?
Yeah, thank you very much. As I said earlier, we started this foundation in 2010, even when it was never known to everybody, you understand. And we learned that in France here is a country of law and order. So there's something called illegal gathering, the government don't like it. Actually, it was one person association. But we try presently to gather a lot of people together, because it's a burden that has been fallen on my head, and I cannot carry it anymore. As we wake up every day, the foundation is getting spread. I started in 2010, where I teach English and Yoruba to Nigerian community here.
Okay.
And in 2012, February 2012, I think we got the association registered. I just think, why can I be moving around? Government did not know me, and I'm teaching English. Even the Nigerian community, few of them knew me, but the Nigerian government, which is the embassy, does not know me. But I want to make myself to be known to the whole world. You understand? And we really do our research, among the community, that nothing has been done, especially in the Nigerian community, to bring our culture down to France community, as we see in Mali community, Cameroon, Senegalese, as they do their own here. So that is what moved me. I started with the teaching of English and Yoruba. Then I always take the children, we took them for an excursion, even from my own course, we take them for library, to learn more about the Nigerian culture. I bring books back home. I try to let them know that the culture is the way of life, and where you belong, one day you will go back home. So after the registration, we try to, we introduce some other activities apart from the education. Okay, we discovered that the crime taking, to my own view, and what I saw in my surroundings, the research that I did, I discovered that the crime taking in France, about 20 to 30% of Nigerian youth is taking that crime. And what can we do? That is unemployment causing all this.
Oh, you mean in France? In France,
I'm in France.
All right. Okay.
So and I thought of it that, okay, what can we do? Okay, unemployment. An idle brain is a devil workshop.
Yes.
It means that when these people get job, they will not commit crime.
Yeah.
Okay, let us introduce vocational training. So vocational training is part of the GMI Foundation activities.
Good.
Where we teach people how to do bead making, fashion designing, barbing clews, carpentry, mechanic, computer operation, and something that somebody can do. If you come, we will ask you what are you interested of, then, and we are going to take it up from that place. So that is all what we do. And then the last but not the least, we promote culture here. We promote live culture, like entertainment. We promote our elders, those that have done something for Nigerian community. Actually, we started here in France. Maybe you have been in this country for 10, 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah.
People are working under you. We give you kudos that, okay, we have a lot of people that have not been doing something. So far somebody is working under you, you are responsible as a Nigerian elders. So we try to promote them so that their effort within the community does not go just like that in vain. So, we organize a conference for them, seminars for the youth, excursion for the children, symposium for everybody. So last year, December 28th, we had our first conference in France. We did it in Le Havre, where we gathered elders together because we discovered that among the community there was no love. That is what the first thing that we deal with. There was no love among them. Then we gather them together. We call it elders versus youth.
Okay.
What is the problem? Why are we not affecting our community? Why elders folded their hands? Why do youth also use uncaring attitude? And when we do all this behavior, this character makes something to get worse than every day.
Yeah.
So we settle the conflict. Maybe you have me in mind for the past 2-3 years because you didn't give me what I paid for you, something like that.
Yeah.
We settle the conflict, then we now introduce what we want to do. And as I'm talking to you presently, the result of the conference in Le Havre have really yield a positive impact by having Nigerian community in Le Havre presently, because they don't have it for the past 50, 20, 30 years ago.
Wow.
So that is the result of the conference. That is one of our achievements. And in December 28th, we have a conference in Namia. December 20, sorry. We have a conference in Namia again. And after the conference, we will try to make sure that we plant Nigerian community in Namia again, so that we get spread. Let it go like that. Not only Johnfred Media International will do it, but we can division of labor,
Yeah, but I can see that you are in contact with so many Nigerian communities. Do you have an idea of how many Nigerians we have in France? An estimate. Yeah, it's a tough question, right?
My own arithmetic.
Yes.
I'm just thinking of maybe about 56,000 Nigerians.
What? In France?
I'm thinking.
Is it not too much?
It's not too much.
56,000?
Nigerian 56,000 is not too much considering the whole population of France.
Yes.
When you get to Marseille,
yes,
you will see the Nigerians are very enormous there.
You don't mean it. 56,000.
So when you get to Nantes, a part of the country that we cannot even hear the name now. And the Nigerians, some of Nigerians, have really hidden themselves. I don't want them to know, just because of the community is not interesting. They hide themselves that, okay, I don't want them to know, but they still prove to all the whole universe that, okay, we are Nigerians. It's only the little that we move with, but we have a lot of Nigerians like you. I only saw your something when I did my research that, okay, we want to do Nigerian Nollywood in Paris.
Very good.
If I was going into that, I have to search. If somebody has been doing it, that is when I got your contact,
That's correct. That's correct.
So we don't want to mix it together. So I don't know that somebody like Mr. Johnson is somewhere, So that is it. We have a lot of people that we cannot even mention or neither get in touch with them. But Nigerian community are getting enormous and we are expanding.
You're listening to Nollywood Radio France, My special guest today is Johnfred Oluwaseyi, CEO of Johnfred Media International Foundation. Now, I'm very, very interested in one activity that's coming back to all the activities of this foundation that has got a wonderful initiative, and I love it so much for the fact that you teach English, and then I'm going to tell you something you will like, and you teach Yoruba also.
Yes.
Now, I know I lived in Ibadan, and when I was small, I used to speak Yoruba very well, and when I was in Lagos, but you know, when you speak, I understand you, okay? I'm talking about Nollywood. I watch Nollywood movies in Yoruba to make sure that I don't forget my Yoruba. I'm not Yoruba, I'm Igbo, but more or less, when I was small, you will not know that I'm Igbo, you see. So I think you will teach me. I think your school.
Okay.
I mean, in your activities, what I love so much, I like everything you're doing, because if I'm talking to you, I'm somehow excited meeting you also because you have a lot of initiative. But I want to furnish my Yoruba. Maybe that's going to happen on Skype because I might not come directly. We can say something and Leo or you see, I like to bring up my Yoruba again because I don't have anybody to speak Yoruba with. So I love this foundation and wish you good luck. And I can see you're a very passionate man. Listeners, Johnfred Oluwaseyi is such a very passionate person in whatever he's doing, and you cannot see him. This is radio. You know, the radio is the theater of the mind. And then please try, if you are in France, try to join this association. Like myself, I'll be joining him to help him in whatever he's doing. This is what all Africans want now. We are coming together to one initiative, whether it's you that created it or not. Put your hands, help him to make sure this association, this foundation expands. But now the last question will be, how can we get you? Your website, your telephone number, if anybody wants to ring you and call you on the telephone and say, hey, I want to join the demonstration, or I want to come to get myself involved in one or two activities. Now, how do we reach you? So your telephone number, website, and anyhow anybody can reach you. Please tell us, Johnfred Oluwaseyi. To you.
Thank you very much. My telephone number is +33 7501 7054 +33 7501 7054 and then +33 6954 8126 +33 6543 8126, and then my email is johnfredforyou@yahoo.com or johnfredmedia4you@yahoo.fr. And our school is situated at number 1 Avenue Plémide Gazle Gonesse in Mairie Gonesse in Sasset.
In France.
Yeah. In France. Yeah. Sasset, France.
Yes.
Then megaimagemultimedia.com is our website. Then the name Johnfred Oluwaseyi, we got it on the Facebook. We have several pages, JMI Foundation, Johnfred Media International. Then we are using this opportunity for everybody watching us back home or listen to this Nollywood radio. It's coming live in June 21. The first Nigerian Living Legend Award. You know, it has never happened before. When we started, it was like joke. Then we are calling everybody to participate. We'll bring down all Nigerian governors, you know, the senators, even among the award winners is the President Jonathan, the President of Nigeria, and the Ambassador of Nigeria here in France. So we'll try to call everybody to join us to do this together, and we can go a long way inside the association. Thank you very much.
Everybody is welcome to Seed Restaurant. We're open from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock at night. It's a Nigerian restaurant where you can eat amala, eba, pounded yam, pepper soup, amala, gbegiri, and they will do ogbono as well, and so on. You can think of any African meal, we have it there. We have asaro, we have a wagon, all those things. I mean, everything that we eat back home. Here you can feel home away from home. Everyone is welcome. Where is in Paris, number 31, Rue Notre-Dame de Nazareth.
You'll be listening to Nollywood Radio France. Thanks for listening.